Riverside Breakfast with me, Ben Hayes and Battersea Power Station. It's also not too late if you heard our coffee song. It was Black Coffee by All Saints. If you heard that, get in touch on WhatsApp 07871 670 493. Text me for your chance to win £25 worth of coffee vouchers. But joining me now in the studio is our wonderful track of the week artist, Bettine Sov. Bettine, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Sorry, let me turn your mic on. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, there we
go.
It's a lot of moving parts this morning. But how are you? Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Talk to us about your track, the track of the week this week, Magaxines.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, I started writing magazines back in 2023. And I wrote it on bass, with the
Okay.
so I kind of like started doing that back in 2023. Then I got into Abbey Road Studios Institute to study
Yes.
there, and we had studios available. And then I called in a friend that's called Renzo Solano, who's also a musician, but he doesn't live in London. He lives in Guildford. And then we started the whole creative process to get the track that we have now.
Amazing. So originally you wrote it on bass.
Yes.
Which is very different sort of, you might expect people to write on piano
Mm-hmm.
or maybe on guitar. So bass, was that because it was the instrument that was there? Or is that something you're comfortable with? What was the thinking around
That
starting on bass?
I think I had the movement of the something like that, like the bounciness, the feeling, the bounciness of the song.
Yeah.
And I thought I'm just gonna get the bass to do that and see where that leads me, because I do most of my songs I do write on piano.
Okay.
But bass gives me a different accessibility to say rhythmics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different energy.
Yeah. I think that's that. It's the energy. It's different than piano.
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic. Well, you're going to play now, live.
Yes.
Well, Bruno is here as well. Good morning, Bruno.
Good morning. Good morning.
Bruno's going to play guitar for this, so there's no bass. Other
No
than
bass,
on the
no.
low strings, on the guitar. But this is our track of the week. It is your song, Bethany, Magaxines. Do you want to introduce it and then play it for us?
Yes. This is the track of the week called Magaxines, and with me is Bruno, which we met at Abbey Road Institute, and we've been working together on live projects and production. So we're gonna play it for you. It's growing, it's fading, the image of a darker side. It came and said hello to many of my sleepless nights. It's me again tonight, don't close my eyes. But if you try, intriguing, but I shut the door. I shut the door, cause if I don't sleep, I will not eat, and then I will age you badly. According to the magazines, according to the magazines, according to the runways and flashbacks and anti-wrinkle creams they sell conveniently. Who profits from many hours spent in the mirror? Many customers ready to look just like the magazines. I don't read
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, I can hear that energy. Love that. But a kind of vibe underneath. That is exciting.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for performing that live for us on the show. It's not every day that we get live performances, so thank you. Tell me some of your inspiration behind the track. Where did some of that come from?
Well,
Maybe some artists as well that inspire you.
I think, well, the lyrics are very like, they do talk about social issues, no? And that's something that as an artist, I subconsciously, it's like I gather information and then it goes out in songs, no? Because all the frustration that we can feel, now this was written back in 2023, so the fact that the lyrics still, for me at least, resonate with what's happening worldwide is important, you know? So it's kind of like a way to communicate what I feel about where I live, no? So that's the inspiration behind the lyrics. Musically, we Renzo and I, we were like, let's use a vocoder for the vocals. Let's take it back to the 1980s. Let's use synths, you know. So Renzo was great on that production side, just being like, oh, why don't you use that? Okay, what about this guitar? Which is following the melody, you know? And I think that's really cool. It was really cool for him to kind of like
weave all that in.
Yeah, because I think music, it's textures and dynamics, and I think when someone you partner up with to produce a song, it's really important that you have those dynamics at hand.
Yeah,
no?
yeah. And do some of those themes and topical or political themes, do they come into some of your other songs as well, or is it sort of just very song specific and it just that's for this moment? This one's a bit more run-of-the-mill sort of love story or type kind of thing. Does it blend and bleed through some of your others?
Yeah. I think I've got one more track from the album that I'll be releasing by July.
Okay.
That is some sort of the same, similar. That's called Groundhog Day. Mind the title. And yeah, well, but that's that. Then I write a lot about love. Which is not this case. It was a case of my previous single. Yeah. And the single that comes after this one. But yeah, I approach different subjects.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. And so you talked about previous single, next single, things. What's coming up for you, Vestine, for the rest of the year? What any sort of albums in the works? What's to come? Any live shows?
See, yes. I'm speaking Spanish.
Hey.
You speak Spanish?
Mi hablo español.
Un poquito. There we go.
There we go.
That's about as far as my Duolingo will stretch. So.
Yeah. So what's happening?
What's coming? Forget my terrible Spanish. Park that on side. What's coming up in the rest of the year for you?
So yes, I have a whole album coming out with Bruno and I have worked on together. And this will happen by July, approximately. Okay. Approximately, could be July, August. But I think it's gonna be July. I have 9 tracks on that album. We're gonna release some music videos that we shot at Abbey Road Institute, so that's gonna be cool because they're live sessions that we worked on. Nice. Renzo's also there, and Stefan, and kind of like what I have coming up is the release of. Well, I did one release back in November, which is called Nene, then this one, then we have the next single that's coming out on the 17th of April. That's more lovey-wise. Nice. It's called Tonight. And then we will be releasing more singles. Well, Bruno and I were just like gonna leave the station and we're gonna go and talk about the music video of the following song.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. Good. It's a busy morning for you guys.
Busy morning.
What was it like being Abbey Road and Abbey Road Institutes? What was that? Because it's just the mystique and the prestige around Abbey Road and all of that. That must be pretty special.
Please.
Yeah, it was, man. I mean, it was like a dream come true, actually. Being there, you know, like so many good professors, so many good people working there. It's pretty amazing, you know. It's pretty cool.
Inspiration just baked into the walls.
Oh, completely. Completely. And as Bruno was saying, no, the tutors, the professors that taught us have like loads of knowledge from working inside the industry. So it's just really, it was amazing. It was a wonderful experience, and we met there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That also brought great partnership and friendship along the way.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, Destiny and Maria, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's been
Thank you.
wonderful to hear all about the writing, all about the track itself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You did tell me about live
Yes,
concerts.
where can people see you?
We've got 2 coming up. One is going to be next Thursday at Cosa Nostra, which is in Shoreditch, and then we are the finals for Battle of the Bands.
Nice.
At the Birdcage. So
Okay.
that's going to be on Saturday 21st.
Okay, wonderful. So a couple of live shows coming up, some studio work that happened. It's all going to come out. It's an exciting year for you.
Yeah.
It's going to be one to watch. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hasta luego.
Huh?
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Hey.
There we go.
Fantastic. My wife speaks Spanish. If she could hear me now, I'd be in big trouble. Let's thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Let's get a
Thank
bit
you.
more music.